Guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Manga Man Drew, and I'm here to do a reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen, manga chapter 158, and yeah, most likely we're going to, for the most part, go into a more different arc. We pretty much saw the conclusion of getting Kirara as well as Ken. I'm just gonna call him Ken because I forgot his name, but we get them finally being a part of the team, so most likely we're going to see another side of the team getting their job done, or we're going to cut back to them and they're going to get a better explanation of everything that's going on before we cut somewhere else. So yeah, I'm very excited to see this. I'm very excited to react to this, and hopefully you're excited to react to it right now because we're about to do it right now. Oh yeah, and we start off with Ken. I'm gonna call him Ken until I remember his actual name, but yeah, Ken is reacting to the fact that he just learned that a Gojo got sealed, as you have Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 158 Ko-game. I have no idea what that is, but you have Megumi who chimes in, it's like, for real? Yeah. And that's coming from both Megumi as well as Itadori, as you have him saying, no way, man. Oh my gosh, as you have just Itadori's like, and I'm sorry, but the principal is dead, as he's looking over to Panda and is like, Panda senpai, coming from Megumi. Yeah, we know that Panda already knows that his father is dead, and he's like, sorry, I didn't tell you earlier, but it's true. Oh, that's coming from, Panda's telling them that the principal is dead. They didn't know that, and Panda's sorry that he didn't tell him, as he's like, it's alright, Itadori. It didn't happen in Shibuya. He died fighting a higher up later on. Okay, so at least we're not gonna have Itadori have another burden on his mind about he may be possible for someone else's death, but he may be indirectly caused the principal's death, as you have Itadori. It's like, that doesn't make it okay. After all, the principal was your, as you have Panda's like, even so, it's all right, but thanks. Oh gosh, as you have Ken that's like, well, Hikari, there it is. Hikari, there it is. I remembered him. It's like you have Hikari. It's like, well, if you say so, then there's not much we can say. As you have Kirara, it's like, yeah, but all the people who ever took care of me, and as you have them saying, I haven't been this bummed since an arrow struck you cool in the butt. Oh wait, what? As you have Panda's like, what a nice life he must lead. As you have him saying, okay, fine, I'll help you handle the culling game, but don't get the wrong idea. This is more than personal. We're cutting a deal, understand? After we handle the culling game, you guys gotta help me. Okay. As you have Panda's like, you want Jujutsu regulations revised, right? How, now that the existence of cursed spirits is out, change of some sort is inevitable. What exactly do you want? And you have Megumi's like, whatever it is, I doubt it's that difficult. He's like, huh? What would you know, sea urchin head? And she's like, I'm the head of the Zenin clan. And she's like, whatever, I might as well take advantage of it. Yeah, he's like, I'm the head of the Zenin clan. I don't really care about this. Yeah, I like it. And she's like, whoa, really? And they're like shocked by this. It's like, hold on, for real, I feel sorry for those two, but this is the biggest shock today. With the backing of the big three families, change the rules should be easy. The problem comes later. How can I keep the Zenin clan from taking over the Fight Club? He's like, sea urchin head. The name's Fushiguro. Okay, Fushiguro, let's be buds. It just has this face and I hate it. Oh gosh, he's like, sure. The next day, the Zenin clan is annihilated. Oh oh gosh, so okay, we get a timeline for when all of this happens. This happens before Maki slaughters everyone. Okay, that's great. As you have Panda's like, now we just have to decide who goes to which colony. As like, you just got Miyagi, right? As you have someone's like, vern, 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 vern. As you have someone saying, what the? A player has added a new rule to the culling game. Rule 9, players shall have access to information on other players, such as name, points, numbers, and rules added to the current colony. What the? Also, what? Wait, how has the culling game already began? Also, someone's dead. It's like, you just scored 5 points. Of course, I killed him. They're all too weak. They're much more tougher 400 years ago. Where is Sukuna? You have reached 200 points. Do you want to spend 100 points to add a rule to the culling game? Oh right, the rules. Name and points as an indication of strength, but adding rules decreases points, so also indicate the number of rules added and what colony they're in. Kogane, add a rule that discloses the information of all players. I'm a Kogani, a lesion between players and the game. Wait, has a player in the culling game, Hajime Kashimo. Fuck, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Oh, the culling game has already begun. The culling game has already begun. Okay, let me finish reading it. Why do you sound different all of a sudden? That was an announcement for the culling game. Now I'm speaking as the liaison assigning to player Yuji Itadori. That's right, Tengen said something about that. Strange, why is it already counting Itadori among the players? Aside from the people who received cursed techniques and cursed objects from Kinjaku, people only become players upon entering a colony. The people who I had in... the people who I had in just cursed objects like Yuji Itadori, the cursed object that I provided, are what left of sorcerers I painstakingly made vows with a millennia ago. However, I do not only enter into contracts with sorcerers. Oh yeah, I forgot. The people who already had like the mark on their forehead were automatically put into the game, which means that Itadori, because he... Oh shoot, also Kinjaku. Oh gosh. He was a human who actually existed, and that was over 1,000 years ago. Sukuna. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, Sukuna was, and because Itadori is, maybe Sukuna is the one of the sorcerers who entered the contract with Kinjaku and became a cursed object. Its participation in the culling game part of the contract, but it's still strange. You ingested Sukuna's finger of your own will. I witnessed it. We'll discuss this later. It may have been of his own quote-unquote will, but we later learned that Kinjaku may have taken over Itadori's mother's body, so... Oh gosh, it's all tying together. Itadori, have your Kogome show players info right now. Yep. Oh gosh. This just got real intense real fast. Oh no, it's loading. No, oh gosh. That one. Kashino Hajime, current colony Tokyo number 2, rules 1, points 100. So this player previously had 200 points. I wonder why they added an additional rule. They must have killed at least 40 people in the last few days, so I doubt the reasons are nice, but maybe now we can continue the culling game without killing anyone. Kogone, show me the player with 100 points or more. Well, I'm assigning to Yuji Itadori, so, it's alright. You do what Fushiguro says. And it's like, sorry, chick. Unleash people caught in this, like Sumiki, rush to get out of the barriers. Each past sorcerer in a new body must have had incentive for entering a contract with Kinjaku, but I doubt they have much motivation to participate in the culling games. So if there are other players with plenty of points like Kashimo, I get it. I'm trying to understand what's going on. So my internet went out, so now I have to read it off the Shonen Jump app, because of course I do. Also, apparently a new chapter is coming in 5 days. All right, let's see. I've read through that. All right, we find someone with 100 or more points who isn't otherwise interested in adding rules, and press the player to make a rule allowing Tsukumi to get out of the culling game. Here you go. As you have Kashimo Hajime, as well as Higurama Hiromi. Okay, there's another one. Nice. The problem is rule 8. So first we offset that. What was rule 8 again? If a player's score remains the same for 19 days, that player shall be subject to curse technique removal. We should add a rule allowing players to transfer points among themselves. Point exchanges are allowed. Okay. Then if friends keep passing around points, they won't lose their curse techniques and die. Okay. If possible, we could add another rule allowing players to spend points to get out of the game. Okay. If possible, we should add another rule. Okay. And doesn't that conflict with the rule about long-lasting effects on the game? I think so too, but maybe I'd work on the condition that the player drags a substitute non-player into the game, and that'd be Kogane's call, right? Anyway, we have a plan of action. Yeah, so we'll look for the angel to break the prison realm seal. Okay, this is getting interesting. As you have, we'll target Kajimi Kashimo and Hiromi Higarama and hunt them down. Oh, as the chapter ends with a reveal of the other person. Okay, end of chapter. All right, that was a lot going on in this chapter. If only I could look at it on my computer. But yeah, this was really unexpected. We're actually getting right into the culling game right now, because we already have at least 2 players that have over 100 points, and one of the players just conveniently decided to add a system where it's like, oh, you can keep track of the other players. So, you know, that's just more information that our people would not know, but now they know. So, you know, it's interesting, it's cool. It's not necessarily convenient or not necessarily contrived. It makes sense. It's just becoming more of like an actual game, and it makes sense for them to have an ability to track other players, as well as like track information and gather information and all that stuff. So that's going to be cool, and it also gives a little bit understanding of the character and how they're really in this game just to kill people. So yeah, like I said, we got the introduction, sort of kind of 2 new people that have over 100 points, as well as we got another understanding of how the plan is going to be put in motion to get Megumi's sister out of this situation. And because Itadori is already in the game, which is amazing because we didn't know that information at first, and we can speculate on why that is. Maybe it's because he's a part of Sukuna, maybe it's because of something that, not Tenguyama, but oh my gosh, how did I forget his name? I remembered his name, but Kinjaku, how Kinjaku may have done something to Itadori that forced him into this game. There's so much things that could have happened for the reasoning why this is all happening, but it's so cool, it's so amazing, it's so great, as well as just getting to actually have like the funny expressions from Hikari and Karara about their reveal, and how we get the reveal and the explanation that even though Hikari wants to work with Megumi because he's the head of the Zenin clan, this all happens a day after, you know, Maki kills the entirety of the Zenin clan. So, you know, he may be the head, but he'd be like, all right, I wonder if there's going to be a conflict between Mai and Megumi, where Mai's like, I have to kill everyone in the Zenin clan. And he's like, all right, I reject the Zenin clan. They put me as the head. I reject it. We both agreed to it, so we don't have to fight. And Mai's going to be like, yeah, you're right. So that would be a funny moment if that's the case. Or Mai may actually try to fight Megumi, and that could lead to one of their deaths. So interesting thought. Keep that in the back of your mind. But overall, really enjoyed this chapter. There was actually a lot of comedy, a lot of explanation, and also a lot of moving the plot forward. So I really enjoyed this chapter, and hopefully you enjoyed this chapter as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this review, and if you did, leave a like on this video and leave a comment down below on what you thought about this chapter, as well as how you felt when you were reading it as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like this type of content, as well as hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload more content like this. Do all that cool jazz, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye!